This will be my Unit 5 reflection. Technology, baby. That's cool that you put that, by the way. What was it like to learn how to use the website builder before even creating your project? That was interesting to me. To be honest with you, I saw the website as kind of a curveball. I didn't see it coming. I know we've done podcasting before on YouTube, and to be honest with you, I was a little scared about the idea. I was scared of the idea that I'm about to do something I've never done. It's a big part of my grade. It's a project, and I've never done it before. But then once we looked at these website builders, once we learned how easy it was to create a pretty good-looking website. I mean, I looked at my website. My website looks pretty legit, and it's just Wix. That format allows you to explore and do that. And by you introducing that to us before we even got our project, gave us that foundation to build on. Next question is, what does this suggest about you as a learner? Maybe I like to try new things. I could also say for everybody else, it allowed them to prepare earlier. But as a learner, I think for me personally, it says I'm just ready to try new things and just able to put new tools in my arsenal that I won't be able to use in the future. And talking about the future, the next question is, what can you do with this knowledge in the future? Creating a website is one of the most valuable resources we have. I mean, there are literally people who make hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's what they do for their career. That's how they feed their families. How they put the gas in their car, lights on in the house. It's how they do that all, and they do it through creating websites. So to be able to have that skill, and it honestly can even help me in the near future. I've been applying for a lot of internships, and I can literally be like, hey, I created a website. I remember even after creating the project, I called my mom. I was like, Mom, I legit just created a website. Which that was probably the coolest part of the thing. Is just it was getting that tool and able to use that in the future. That was really cool. Next question. What was it like to transform a written essay into a visual argument? I honestly enjoyed that. I do better with visual arguments because I'm more of a talker than I am a writer. I sit there, I present it a lot better than I do in my essays because I'm just a naturally social guy. I'm a talkative guy, that's how I do it. Next question is, how did having a new audience affect the essay and or difficulty? I wouldn't say it affected the difficulty. I would say the difficulty came from having to do something we've never done before in creating the website. I would say that it just made you rethink of how you're going to approach your argument, in a sense, when we change the thing. What does this suggest? And my audience, by the way, were people who are addicted to Adderall or struggling with Adderall problems. Next question. What does this suggest about audience and purpose in different median, visual, rhetorical versus written rhetorical? I think there's different ways to apply it. I think it's the pathos, logos, and ethos are all in my visual presentation as well as my essay. It's just in my essay with pathos, it was through pictures, through that. So I definitely think the pathos changes in your essay. Last two questions. How could learning to create a website help you in your future as a college student? It's just going to help me get internships and stuff. And it's a useful school to have. I mean, we use the internet every day. How could creating a visual argument help you after graduation? It could be a career. It could be a job. Who knows? But that was my Unit 5 technology, baby.